This is Tasha Deshawn, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a set of traditional box braids in the size medium. I've already parted off the section, so I apply the braiding hair by wrapping it around her hair, and I overlap it at least once or twice before I take pieces from each side in order to make the third piece. I also start out braiding underhanded as well, and I just do that like for a couple of strokes, and then I immediately flip it over and start overhand braiding, and that is to keep the braids from looking clunky or crooked. And also, whenever you are creating that third piece, make sure that you try your best to get almost, if not as close to an even amount on each side. Then you continue to overlap the braids, but be sure to tuck as well. Usually the bottom row is a little thinner than the rest of the hair, so I would normally only put about 4 or 5 braids back there. And once again, I overlap the braiding hair over that client's hair. And if the hair is short, then usually it's easier to me. So I will take pieces from each side and create a third piece with her hair. Then I will underbraid a couple of times, and then I will flip it over and overbraid. When the hair is not as thick, then it is a little easier to tuck the hair. But if it's thicker and a little more complicated, then just make sure that you add a little more jam. So I'm about to get ready to speed this video up a little bit, and I will be back with more details later. So instead of parting and braiding each row evenly, going all the way around her head, I like to stack the front by braiding in between the braids so they can have their own separate window. So whenever I pull them up, they'll be able to fall in between it. And I only do this on the first 2 or 3 rows, depending on that person's hair. Then I go back to matching the parts back up, going towards the back until I get to the top. Now that I am finally at the top, I started closing the braids in by parting smaller parts. And although the braids are not huge underneath, it creates an illusion and it makes the braids look fuller. And that's to keep the braids from being so heavy on the client's head. And by the way, that is not a gap in the back of her head. Her braid is just tucked over into one of the other braids. Now, this is the most intense part. And I used to have clients back in the days that wanted me to just put them 1 or 2 braids and then be done. But I couldn't do that because it would look a hot mess. And although they will be tired, I'd be tired too. But I wasn't going to let anything stop me from giving them that beautiful finished look. And I knew that once they got home and looked in the mirror, they would be glad that I didn't. I'm just cutting those extra long pieces in order to give it a fuller look and to also make sure that she has mid-back length. And there you have it, the finished look. I hope this video helped you guys out. So before you go, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys for watching.